The following is a presentation of the Eagles Sports Network.
This is the Eagles Sports Network. I'm the voice of the Eagles, Adam Cavalier, alongside new Carson-Newman quarterbacks coach Kevin McKeethan. Kevin, welcome to Mossy Creek. You join Mike Turner's staff. What drew you to Carson-Newman?
Well, thank you very much, Adam. I think that the biggest draw to Carson-Newman is I'm from East Tennessee, and when you grow up playing high school football and college football in East Tennessee, you know about Carson-Newman. You know what it stands for, and you also know that it means great football on the field. So having a chance to work for Coach Turner is certainly an honor.
You've been around the block a little bit. Stops at UT, Kent State, New Mexico State. What do you draw upon from those experiences that you apply here?
Yeah, you know, God's grace is above all else, and I've been very blessed to work at those places. Got a chance to work for the same head coach, Doug Martin. Really gave me a chance to, cut my teeth at Kent State and New Mexico State. Got some really great experiences out there. I think that my biggest experience there is just understanding and recruiting. Got a chance to become a recruiting coordinator, for a time, and that was something that I really always had a passion for and still do to this day. And then, a chance to work at UT last year. Very grateful to Coach Jones for the opportunity to be on that staff and work with the special teams a lot down there. So drew a lot from the recruiting aspects. Doug Martin's a great quarterback coach. Greg Brandon's a great quarterback coach. I got a chance to work for it in New Mexico State, and a ton of special teams work last year with Charlton Warren and Butch Jones at UT.
You get a situation here that the cupboard is certainly not bare. I work with an all-conference caliber quarterback in Derek Evans, and certainly the guys that are also in the room, and Tyson Herron and Tyler Thackerson, are not. They're pretty high level too. What's that like to come into a room that there's some talent there to work with?
Absolutely. I could not have been put into a better situation to come into Carson-Newman and to coach the position that I coach in the offense that we run here. A very mature room, a very talented room. Derek Evans has got an outstanding skill set. He's got a lot of notches in his belt in terms of what he has played on the field. Obviously, an all-conference year last year, looking for big things out of him. Tyler Thackerson had an outstanding prep career down at Clinton here in East Tennessee, and has got a different skill set than Derek, and brings a lot of great things to the table. Excited to watch his development. Tyson Herron has played in games here, and he brings the mental aspect to the game. Adam, I firmly believe that we could have any one of those three young men under center for us next year and win a football game at Carson-Newman.
Not only win a football game, but I would also argue have the chance to win a conference championship and make a playoff run.
No, absolutely, no question. And like I said, it was just the best case scenario for me to walk into, have guys that have experience in the offense. They know what to expect of themselves. And I think that my experiences coming into that and everything will hopefully expand what their skill sets can already bring to the table.
You kind of allude to that. How do you treat that as a coach when you walk into a situation where here is a nice warm dinner before you go enjoy it, go build upon that?
Well, I think that you kind of you take a deep breath, to be honest with you. But you can't take too big of a deep breath. The world that we live in college athletics, whether you're working in sports information or you're working on the coaching side of things, it's extremely competitive, and we've all got that inside of us. So you got to be sure that you are finding the right ways to fit in, and also the right ways to be able to bring some potential changes and help people grow as well. So I think you're just always looking to be as best as you can be in whatever scenario that you're given.
What is the major area of emphasis for the quarterbacks as you head into summer workouts and looking toward camp breaking in August?
Oh yeah, I think the biggest thing for our guys is to just continue to master the offense. There's a lot of things that you can learn. Obviously, split back veer is people think it's 2 or 3 plays here or there. Well, just ask the defensive coordinators that these guys have gone against for the last 20 or 30 years. There's a lot of offense that we run here. So to get better at the fundamentals, to get better of the overall understanding of the scheme. And then I think that I've got some experience and some techniques to be able to teach these guys in the passing game that they'll be able to grow in this summer as well.
Kevin, thanks for the time. Congrats and welcome.
All right. Thank you very much, Adam.
That's new Carson-Newman quarterbacks coach Kevin McKeethan. I'm the voice of the Eagles, Adam Cavalier, and this is the Eagles Sports Network.